walk us through it. What was this like? How bad did it get? What was your experience?
Um, yeah, I think obviously tested. I tested positive myself. I'm not going to speak for none of my teammates, but I definitely was notified that I tested positive. And at that point, it was just a matter of trying to get somewhere and get isolated and get away from my kids and my girl and my family. And I bunkered down. I definitely, I had it. I had symptoms. A few days of symptoms. It was pretty rough. A few of those days didn't last that long. Got out of it, and at that point, it just turned into a waiting game. You know what I'm saying? Just waiting to see when I could first clear the hotel room, and second, when I could start to be back around the team. So, yeah, it was a whirlwind. Definitely an experience that I won't forget. I wouldn't wish it on anybody, but I'm here, I'm alive, I'm breathing, and I know there's a lot of people that didn't make it through COVID. So my thoughts and my heart is with the families and people that's been affected by this thing that weren't as fortunate as I was and as I am. So I'm thoughtful, with that. But I'm just happy to be back with the team right now. It's a process. It's gonna take time. I'm just taking baby steps, and like I said, just glad to be around the group. I just wanted to get my energy and my confidence and my swag around the group. I know it's been a rough stretch for everybody, not just the guys that were locked up. The rest of the guys that were trying to put the pieces together. I feel for them. So just want to get back out there. Hopefully, sooner rather than later, and start to put the pieces back together.
You expect to play tomorrow night?
I do not have any expectations for tomorrow. It's not in my hands. It's not really in the team's hands. So waiting on some clearance. Obviously trying to get my conditioning back and just clear all the proper protocols so that way I'm checked off. I'm not a liability for anybody when I step out there on the court. So I have no expectations for tomorrow, but I would hope to. I would like to play. I'll say that much. How about that?
Gotcha. Appreciate that. Thanks, Fred. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. We'll go to Doug.
Fred, welcome back. I'm glad you're healthy as you can be, I suppose.
I'm here, Doug. I'm breathing.
That's all that matters. Keep breathing. A long time ago, you talked about the stigma of guys having COVID and whether they would be marked by it. Have you thought anything about that now that you've had it and are dealing with whatever repercussions are?
Absolutely. I mean, from the first moment that I knew that I was had a positive test, by that point, sooner after that, I think the tweet came out about how the coaches weren't wearing their mask and this, that, and the third. Like, it's just a lot that comes with a blame. It's such a heavy of a illness, and it's affected our world in the last 12 months that there comes a blame with it, like it's somebody's fault, but the people who get it, you understand. Once you get it, you understand, like, man, I don't know where I got it from, and I don't know who gave it to me or where it came from or what the case is, and the doctors don't know, and the people that are paid a lot of money to figure this thing out don't know. So people sitting at home or trying to figure it out from far, I don't know, putting unrealistic thoughts and blame on people. I thought that was a little bit disappointing. I felt bad for the coaches that was put on them, and I felt for the players. It's a tricky thing because the first thing you think is like, well, how did you get it? Well, I don't know. I've been following every rule since the rules came out. So, it's nobody's fault. It's unfortunate, and I'm just happy that all of us that have have made it out, and hopefully we all continue to stay healthy.
Yeah, we talked to Norm way back in training camp when he had to miss those 2 days because of nothing he did. He, like you said, he followed all the rules all the time and still couldn't take part in 2 days worth of practice. You've now had 2 weeks off for, I presume, not doing anything wrong. Does that bother you that people that think that you might have done something wrong?
It doesn't bother me. I could see how it could bother someone else. And if I was named in that tweet as part of the blame, I would have been really, really mad. So as a player who loves my coaching staff, I'm pissed off for them that was even put out there. And Shams is my guy, and I get it. You know what I mean? He was reporting something that somebody told him, but whoever told him that is a few words I won't put public. So other than that, I'm not worried about it. Like I know what I do every day, and I think it's just it's an impossible situation trying to make this season work. given the climate. And the NBA is doing a good job. We've been doing a good job of trying to make it work. But 27 teams? I think we were the 27th team.
Yeah.
16 to have some cases. So join the club.
What has the last day been like for you? I mean, I'm sure it was a weird time, just if for no other reason, being away from everybody. What was it like to see everybody again, to be around people again? Nick was saying there was sort of like mini celebrations on the plane. To have most of, if not the whole group back together, what's that been like?
Yeah, so yesterday was my first day back in the gym. So it was that Monday. And Sunday night, my son busted his eye up and all that. So part of me was sleeping with him, making sure he was all right. And then the other part of me was so excited that I was getting able to work out. The next day I couldn't sleep. So Sunday night I didn't sleep at all. Half of me watching him, the other half waiting to get back in the gym. And I caught myself walking into the gym just smiling, man, just smiling. Just like I forgot how much I love this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I really love the game. I really love basketball. I love being in the gym. I don't always love everything that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? But I really love the game, and it's just a blessing to be able to be back and having that taken from me for that period of time. So where you just go cold turkey, nothing. You're just in the room by yourself. You don't get to practice. You don't get to shoot on your own. You don't get to. I couldn't do a push-up. You know what I'm saying? And to be back here, I've been giving out more hugs in the last 24 hours than I ever have in my life. So I'm happy to be back, to say the least.